The Annie E. Casey Foundation, often referred to as the Casey Foundation, is a prominent American philanthropic organization dedicated to improving the well-being of children and families in the United States. Founded in 1948 by Jim Casey, one of the founding brothers of United Parcel Service, UPS, the foundation has grown to become one of the largest and most influential charitable organizations focused on child welfare, family stability, and community revitalization. History and background. The foundation was established in honor of Jim Casey's sister, Annie E. Casey, hence the name. The Casey family's initial wealth came from the success of UPS, and they dedicated part of their fortune to addressing social challenges that affected vulnerable populations, particularly children. Over the decades, the foundation evolved from its early charitable giving into a more strategic, data-driven, and systems-focused organization. From its headquarters in Baltimore, Maryland, the Casey Foundation works across the country in dozens of communities. It operates with the belief that all children deserve a chance to grow up in stable, loving families and safe communities where they can thrive. Mission and vision. The Foundation's mission centers on building better futures for disadvantaged children and families. Their vision is a society in which every child has the opportunity to reach their full potential in a supportive family, a safe community, and a quality education system. The Casey Foundation approaches its mission by tackling systemic issues that perpetuate poverty, inequality, and family instability. They emphasize racial equity, economic opportunity, and community leadership as critical components for sustainable change. Core areas of focus. The Annie E. Casey Foundation targets several key areas to fulfill its mission. Child welfare. The foundation is renowned for its work to improve the child welfare system, including foster care and adoption. They advocate for policies and practices that reduce the number of children entering foster care unnecessarily, ensure timely and safe family reunifications, and promote adoption when needed. Their data and research initiatives help child welfare agencies measure progress and improve outcomes for children. Economic opportunity and family stability. Recognizing that stable families are the foundation of child well-being, the Casey Foundation invests in efforts that help families achieve economic self-sufficiency. This includes support for job training, workforce development, affordable housing, and programs that combat food insecurity. Juvenile justice. The foundation works to reform the juvenile justice system to reduce the overrepresentation of youth of color and to ensure young people have access to education, mental health services, and positive opportunities instead of incarceration. Community change. The foundation believes in empowering communities to drive their own change. They invest in neighborhood revitalization, education reform, and leadership development at the local level, ensuring that residents have a voice in shaping policies and programs. Data and research. One of the foundation's most influential contributions has been its emphasis on using data and research to guide policy and practice. The Annie E. Casey Foundation developed the Kids Count Data Book, an annual report that tracks the well-being of children across all 50 states in the U.S. This report is widely used by policymakers, researchers, and advocates to identify challenges and measure progress in areas such as health, education, and family economics. By championing data-driven solutions, the foundation helps communities make informed decisions and allocate resources effectively to where they are most needed. Strategic partnerships and advocacy. The Casey Foundation collaborates extensively with governments, nonprofits, and community leaders. Through grant-making and technical assistance, it supports local organizations and state agencies working to improve outcomes for children. Moreover, the Foundation is active in advocacy efforts aimed at influencing public policy to create systemic improvements. This includes pushing for child-friendly laws, increased funding for social services, and reforms in areas like juvenile justice and foster care. Impact and legacy. Over its more than 70 years of operation, the Annie E. Casey Foundation has played a transformative role in shaping child welfare policies nationwide. Many states have adopted Casey's best practices for foster care, and its Kids Count project remains a vital resource for understanding child well-being trends. The Foundation's focus on equity has also brought attention to the disproportionate challenges faced by children of color and those in impoverished communities. By addressing these disparities head-on, the Casey Foundation is working toward a more just and inclusive society. Challenges and future directions. Despite its successes, the Annie E. Casey Foundation acknowledges the persistent challenges facing vulnerable children and families, including poverty, systemic racism, and unequal access to opportunity. The Foundation is increasingly prioritizing racial equity as a lens through which all its work is conducted. Future initiatives are expected to deepen the Foundation's engagement in community-led solutions and foster innovation in areas such as early childhood education, mental health, and economic mobility. Conclusion. The Annie E. Casey Foundation stands as a beacon of hope and progress for America's children and families. Through strategic philanthropy, data-driven insights, and collaborative partnerships, it continues to work toward a future where every child has the opportunity to grow up safe, healthy, and supported. Its long history, commitment to equity, and impact-driven approach make it a vital force in the ongoing effort to create stronger families and communities across the United States.